In a new interview released this morning, you know who told Time magazine what he would do if he gets back in the White House. Things like this. He's going to let states monitor a woman's pregnancy.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
He's going to deploy the military to deport migrants.
And the Mexicans are going to pay for it.
And he's going to absolutely consider pardoning January 6 rioters.
Of course.
Now, he was also asked if he thinks there will be political violence if he loses, and he answered, it depends.
Is he referring to something he was wearing?
You're on fire already.
You know? So is this, I mean, there's also, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you before I say it that it enraged me. There is a definite anti-white feeling in the country right now.
Oh, please.
Yeah, that's what he said. You know, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, sir. Nobody in your family was hung. Nobody in your family was chased because of the color of their skin. How dare you? There's no anti-white issue here. You are perpetrating anti-humanist issues here. So the question is he the future? Is he the future? Well, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
You know, that's the gig, they pay me.
So I read this big time interview this morning, and it's Trump in his own words saying these scary things. But I wasn't as taken aback as I should be, because for the last 4 years, myself, others who spoke out against him have been saying literally line by line what he's saying in his own words in this piece. And it is devastating to me that is not resonating with Republicans, a party I've been a member of my whole life, that they're just not believing it. Yeah. The other day, Bill Barr, the former attorney general, was asked about something I had stated where Trump said that somebody should be executed because they leaked a bad story about him. And he basically was like, I don't recall that. But on other occasions, he said stuff like that. But we shouldn't take him literally. No, the things he says we should take literally. And I've said this 1,000 times. There won't be guardrails next time. There won't be Mark Esper. There won't be John Kelly. There won't be Jim Mattis.
That article.
He says he's going to only hire loyalists and people who say that the last election is stolen. So he's admitting he's going to staff a White House and the entire federal government with either liars or lunatics. It is very scary, and I just want to underscore, because I want Trump to lose. He and Joe Biden are neck and neck. It is very real that in 7 months we will wake up to President-elect Donald Trump, and that should be scary for every American.
It is scary. It's very scary stuff. And also, you know, when a child sets a house on fire, you don't give them another book of matches.
Right.
He already was terrible as a president. Thousands and thousands of people died in COVID under his watch. And, you know, and a lot of these kids who are protesting, I think that they don't understand, because they're saying that kids under 26-year-olds and under are not feeling President Biden, you know? And this type of protest that we talked about it yesterday, I think that will put Trump right back into the White House. So they better be careful what they want, because
the women in the View, President Donald Trump had an interview, and he was being asked what will he do if he's elected the second term. President Donald Trump had many things to say, and the women in the View did not find it funny, so they had their own reaction to talk about that. They talk about that he said he's going to monitor every pregnant woman to make sure that baby good, they don't abort that baby. Whoopi did not find that funny. Whoopi said, how will she have her body and somebody else is monitoring her body? She find that very awkward. She does not find that. Whoopi tell the people like us, we are the citizens, that vote, you have to know who you're voting with too. You want to vote for a dictator who monitoring your pregnancy. They talk about the law at that time in Alabama that we were passing, that if Donald Trump is put the president again the second term, that law will be very strong. So even for women to become pregnant naturally will be difficult. So every woman now will only become pregnant through in vitro. And now everybody have money for in vitro. So what are they talking about? So basically, the women in the Views are crying that people, American citizens, know who you want to vote for. Is it the type of man you want to vote for? his second law, he talks about when they asked him that he become a president, what will he do? He went again and talked about that the department to deport immigrants, that he will tell the military people to deport immigrants that in the United States. While the migrants, so they are going to deport a lot of migrants. According to Jubria, he's talking about Mexicans are not the only migrants. You have a lot of people who are migrants. They might be majority, but they are not the majority that they illegal, I guess, but they have a lot of migrants. So he's going to, they've been talking about the borders for a while, so he's going to take a strong action. The borders is going to be so strong for foreign people not to enter. But the women in the views are trying to talk about that he cannot be saying that all those, because it's like he's against migrants, which his wife is one of them. His wife migrated and came to the United States as a student, so he's actually fighting himself. So the women in the view did not really accept that. They went again and talk about that he says he's going to forgive all the writers for January 6th. President Donald Trump, that he says he's going to forgive all the writers for January 6th because they did not know what they are doing, so he just pardoned them for that. So the women in the views are asking that January 6th will still not happen. So who is he pardoning? He's a dictator. The anti-white issue that President Donald Trump said is just anti-white issue. Whoopi did not find that fun. Whoopi wanted to cry. Whoopi said, President Donald Trump, none of your family members have been hung. None of your family members have been killed. None of your family members have picked coffee. None of your family members have been discriminated because of that color skin. So we're talking this humanism. It's not about anti-white that you cannot see like that. What are you talking about? Go straight to the point. President Donald Trump, I don't like what you're doing. How do you people want to vote for such a person like this? How do you want to vote? So we just went on and off. Almost you could see their eyes were tearing. And what actually the men in the view want to have different opinion. They don't really want him to win. They are begging for him not to win, because if you win, they don't know the nation. They don't know how the world is going to look like. Democracy will not even be available. He's going to do a lot of stuff. So actually, what do you think? Who can become the best person? Because they are afraid, because he's winning. Biden is there, he's there like 50-50. So they say they don't wish for such a thing to happen. So we have a lot of MAGA outside there supporting, fully supporting. But basically, what do you think? Who can win this election? President Trump or President Biden? Let me see your opinion. Who do you think will become the best president? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and share the video. God bless you.